Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Primordial Goddess. I hope you're having a beautiful day. All the praise to the Most High. Take a deep breath. Yes, that breath is the first breath that was breathed into your great-grandfather Adam. The Most High said, let me breathe air into the nostrils and make him a living soul. Hallelujah. All the praise to the Most High for the breathing technology and ingenuity that he has created for all of us to exasperate and enjoy at all times of our walks of life. Hallelujah. Make sure to eat healthy. The word eat is in the word breath. So make sure you're eating very healthy sediments of vegetables and fruits. Nice, beautiful water that you've cleaned or had cleaned, filtered out. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and just paying attention to the vessel of the Most High. You're an extension of his likeness, so therefore you should be absolutely radiant, darling. And I'm talking to men and women. Hallelujah. This is a spiritual channel. This is not a religious channel, even though we do talk about religious things. We are here based as a spirit, and the spirit right now is in an energetic, high vibrational place. Yes, where we take care of ourselves, we give gratitude. We are absolutely ecstatic to be on this path with the Most High, this journey of light codes as we slip into Psalms 23. But with further ado, we give a gratitude to the King of Light, YAHUSHA HaMashiach, who is like the superhero of all time, forever time, like the first and last, forever and ever and ever. Hallelujah. Can be born without intercourse of a man and a woman, be consummated in a woman's belly, can heal people, can walk on water, can turn water into wine, can come down on earth and then disappear, and then go back to heaven, then come back down on earth, and just, that's some superhero right there. So yeah, that is amazing. We want to give all our gratitude to YAHUSHA HaMashiach, our King of Light. Long live the King. Long live the King. This is Primordial Goddess coming at you. Thank you, listeners, as we step into Psalms 23. Hallelujah. A Psalm of David. Yahweh is my shepherd. I do not lack. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He turns back my being. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You spread before me a table in the face of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup runs over. Only goodness and kindness follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Yahweh to the length of days. Clock stopped right at 3:33. Hallelujah. Messengers of the Shamayim in the house. Hallelujah. All the praise of the Most High. This is one of my favorite scriptures, and I know in other communities it rides pretty strong as well. Psalms 23, Tehillim 23. Tehillim, Tehillim, is the Paleo-ancient Hebrew word for the word Psalms that was later translated. Tehillim. We always want to stay on the ancient path. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It is the first and it is the last. Just like the sun and the moon and the stars, just like our great King of Light. Long live the King, YAHUSHA HaMashiach. Hallelujah. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. Let's read it again. Yahweh is my shepherd, I do not lack. A psalm of David. King David. Yahweh is my shepherd, I do not lack. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He turns back my being. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You spread before me a table in the face of my enemies. You spread before me a table in the face of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup runs over. Only goodness and kindness follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Yahweh to the length of days. To the length of days. Hallelujah. 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 He turns back my pain. He leads me in the paths of righteousness, the paths of light, righteousness. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. His name is light. Most High is light and love. Unconditional light, unconditional love, unconditional stability. He leads you in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Paths of light, healing, light codes. Hallelujah. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, darkness. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, shadow is darkness. And what's worse is death. And you have to walk through it in light. And you will fear no evil. You will fear nothing dark or evil, because you are being led in green pastures by the still waters of light, of righteousness, light. You think the sun is afraid of darkness? No. You think the stars that are at night and the moon are afraid of darkness? No. They be the brightest lights out there. They're rulers. They're not afraid of the dark. It's darkness. The shadows. You spread before me a table in the face of my enemies. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Your rod and your staff. Your ways, your Torah, your light, they comfort me, O Most High. You spread before me a table in the face of my enemies. You give me a table of light, and all my enemies are in the dark and full of darkness and shadows. And you bring a table of light to me, O Most High, in their face. Hallelujah. You have anointed my head with oil. You're going to keep me moisturized as well. Like I don't have to go by dark codes of things that will ruin the skin and age it. But you're going to give me an oil that keeps me youthful, vibrant, moisturized, and healthy on the outside and inside because it's light. Only goodness and kindness follow me. Goodness and kindness radiate light. Those are light codes. Goodness is a light code, and so is kindness. They're going to follow me all the days of my life. Hallelujah. And I shall dwell in the house of Yahweh. The house of Yahweh is full of light and unconditional love and stability and fruitfulness, happiness, joy, faith, hard work, loyalty, dedication, beauty, justice, unconditional beauty, and unconditional love, and light-heartedness, light codes. That's the Most High's house. He will not have not even a speck, a fragment even smaller than a drop of sand to illuminate darkness in his house. There will be none. There will be no shadows. There will be no darkness in the Most High's house. It will be all light and beauty and love, unconditional love, to the length of days. All my life. Hallelujah. Psalms 23. This is powerful. It's all about light. It's all about light, listeners. It's all about cleanliness, healing. Healing what's in your heart and your mind and your spirit. Following the Most High, listening to the Most High, listening to where the light is, the light codes, to ascend, to heal, to mature, to age irreversibly. Light never gets old. Man-made light does. Everything man-made does not last. But everything the Most High has made last. Hallelujah. When you feel more lighthearted and have more light codes, you're less in shadows and darkness. That path, that valley, the shadow of death. Anybody walking down there? You already walked down there. We're not walking back down there again. We found some light. We're going towards the light. The light codes. There's light. There's light codes of goodness, light codes of kindness. Follow me all the days of my life. It should dwell in the house. That the house of the Most High is full of light, to the length of all my days. Hallelujah. I'll praise to the Most High for Psalms 23 and creating an extension of his likeness into King David, a chosen king, a king of light. Our great beloved ancestors. Hallelujah. Speaking of beloved ancestors, all our gratitude to our beloved ancestors. YAHUSHA HaMashiach. Long live the king, another king of light, the greatest king of light. Hallelujah. Superhero. All these guys are superhero. Superhuman. YAHUSHA HaMashiach. Superhuman. King David killing tens of thousands of Pelishites and Hittites. Hallelujah. Gratitude to the beloved messengers and ascended masters. Hallelujah. Divine fairies. And to you, listeners, thank you for being here. I hope you've gathered some light. Through Psalms 23, one of our favorite scriptures. We never heard it read like this or broken down and deciphered in the way and the context that it has been here today. And I'm very grateful for those awakening possibilities of bursting light. Tree of light. Of life. Hallelujah. Let there be light. He said, let there be light, and saw that the light was good. Hallelujah. Speaking of good, I want to give a shout out of gratitude to the beloved Kimberly Thompson, who is responsible for all the video content and audio content here at Primordial Goddess. We're very thankful to her. You guys can check her stuff out at Ktmusicproductions on YouTube. And she has a plethora of music on Apple Music, iTunes Music, Spotify, Deezer, and Pandora. You guys can also go to her website at IamKimberlyThompson.com. She's very beautiful, so be careful. And check out her clothing line. She's a fabulous fashion designer at KIM Keep It Moving Apparel. I love that Keep It Moving. I love it. KIM Keep It Moving. As we keep it moving, pick you up some clothes from her store at KIM Keep It Moving Apparel. Click and download her albums. She has there also on her record label there at IamKimberlyThompson.com. And you guys just show your support with a click and download and a click and shop. She's fabulous, and what a powerful, beautiful, humble energy to have around you in your energetic field. And I believe she's part of the 144K, and that is awesome to actually really know that. So that's really cool. Thank you, listeners, for being here. Just want to give out some gratitude to you for your energetic field being here at Primordial Goddess. I am grateful to be here. It's a beautiful, lovely day. This is the day that the Most High has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Hallelujah. Practice self-love, and you all give gratitude to the Most High, El Shaddai. Hallelujah. I want to send some love out to the 144K. Hallelujah. And to the children of Yasharel. Hallelujah. And the children of Mitzrahim. Hallelujah. And the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the beautiful animals and beasts on the ground and in the field. Hallelujah. Very grateful for just the simulation of life itself, as this is an abundant tree of life. We're all here partaking in, as we call life, and we move in light codes and we move in silence. With that being said, this is Primordial Goddess, your host with the most. I bid you adieu, listeners. Thank you for being here. Have a very beautiful, shalom, peaceful day.